I now take you to the jewel of the Archdiocese. It's also a very special jewel. The ones who are going to the airport every time, if you just look this side, that side, suddenly you find a red cross and we feel a consolation. I'm going to fly today. Every time I go, I look at this church, I say, God, my life is in your hands. Not that we expect any accidents to take place, but then even that is necessary for us to see that I have prayed before a church. And that is the Church of Holy Rosary at Venkatala on the airport road. There is a little history of this church. Perhaps the history goes back to 1969 when Mr. George de Costa was very much associated with our archdiocese, a very devout man with his devout family, always for the church, stood for the church, and it is he who is supposed to have donated the land where Holy Rosary Church Venkatala now is existing. And so he gave this land for the church. And in the beginning, there were few people from here and there who came. So therefore, the first church was a hut church, a hut church. And as you know, Venkatala is a place where there is what we call the Air Force base, and many of the soldiers or many of the Air Force men are up and down. They are coming. There are some families, civil families also. So they were very happy to have this chapel. They came together, but people started increasing. And it's that time, perhaps, Archbishop Swami thought of building a new church. And so the foundation for this new church was laid on 7th October, the Feast of the Holy Rosary itself, in 1977. It was completed the very next year, and Archbishop Emeritus, late Swami, the inaugurated this church on 20th of December 1978. But then once again, the church was full and overfull. Something very special about this church also, I am told that it was made in the shape of an aeroplane. Maybe the soldiers, the Air Force men must have given their talents and expressions also. Let's make it in the shape of an aeroplane, and they made it an aeroplane. But then that even the aeroplane, like all our planes, they could not contain all the passengers. So therefore, they again started thinking about the new church. In the year 1992, this Church of Holy Rosary, the parishioners, belonged to the Our Lady of Velankani Church close by, and they were separated and became an independent church. And from that time onwards, they also thought perhaps we need a bigger church. And this time we have a great philanthropist in our archdiocese who has helped not only the churches, the places of religious places, but also the government. He has built police stations, he has built schools, he has even helped the people build their temples and mosques. And he is called a philanthropist and honored by the British government and also by the Indian government. His name is Mr. Ronald Colasso. And therefore, Mr. Ronald Colasso came forward and said that I would undertake what we call the repair and renovation of this airplane shaped church. That means the frontage part could be redone again and all that. But then once again they said, sometimes redoing and repairing and renovation cost us much more than the new church itself. And therefore, people said, perhaps we need a new church. And that's how the new church, the foundation was laid by Archbishop Bernard Morris in the year 08208, 20th of February. Archbishop laid the foundation, and Archbishop Bernard Morris himself, after 4 years, inaugurated it on 22nd of April 2012. It was a great help and support by Mr. Ronald Colasso and also the other benefactors who put together and built a beautiful church on the road to the present airport. The first parish priest was Father Prem Arukyanathan, but before that, the MSFS fathers looked after this parish till the year 2011. You can imagine the MSFS fathers have been a big source of service to our Archdiocese. They are looking after the whole of Kolar district. They are looking after the Nelamangala, the parish of Ijipura, the parish also they are close to the airport, and so many other places. And therefore, this place also was looked after by them till Father Arokyanathan Prem took over as the first parish priest in the year 2011. As you know, Father Arukyanathan is a good parish priest. He keeps so much touch with not only the Christians and the non-Christians also. Presently, he is also the secretary of the inter-religious dialogue, and therefore he built a lot of friends among the people in that parish. He was succeeded by Father J. Balraj, another great priest of our archdiocese who has served in the missions and also the parishes, and he also was very much for the people with a lot of associations, with a lot of groups, with the SSCs, visiting the families, looking after the, also making arrangement for the cemetery and looking after the sisters also. You know, the sisters of Mother Teresa. There's also a very interesting story. Mr. De Costa is supposed to have donated that land to the sisters to say that something for the poor has to be done. And that's the time Mother Teresa was becoming a little famous and important, and she took it up and kept her sisters in charge there to run an old age home. And that is how the Sisters of Mother Teresa are also in Bangalore, thanks to Mr. George de Costa's generosity of the land. The present parish priest is Father Gregory Mariappa, another friendly and saintly priest. I say friendly and saintly because he's always smiling. Any problems, any difficulties, he just sort of sweeps the people's minds and hearts, as it were, and solves them. And therefore, he has taken charge about 2 years ago. He's looking after the people well. He has done a lot of improvements. And also, he is now looking forward to what we call repairing or rather furnishing of doing some beautiful things in the cemetery, because the cemetery is not so much well looked after in that parish. And now Father Gregory also has taken it up, and he's uniting the people in different ways and also blessing the people in many ways. He's also dean of the deanery, Venkatala deanery we call, which goes up to the outside our outside of Bangalore. There are some places which are under this deanery which are well looked after. And so I wish the present parish priest Father Mariappa Gregory, I wish the Mother Teresa sisters, I wish and bless and thank the parishioners, especially the young, the youth, a very happy year of the Jubilee, as we are proud of you as our what we call precious jewel of the Archdiocese. Thank you very much. God bless you.